Hi and welcome to the video. I'm Dame and this is Dame Over, and today is part 2 of a series where I'll be talking you through the best weapons for each class in 2018. As you'll know by now, there have been some huge changes to how the weapons function in Battlefield 1, and with the Apocalypse DLC having recently been added, now seems like a good time to address the new meta for each category of weapon. I've gathered data from Simthic.com and BattlefieldTracker.com to check on usage numbers and stats, and I'll be adding in my own personal experiences and opinion on which weapons I have found to be the best for each class. So if you find this video useful or entertaining, make sure you hit the like button before you go, and if you enjoy this video and want to keep up to date with my other videos, hit the subscribe button too so you don't miss any future posts. And since my channel was demonetized at the end of February, I've created a Patreon page, which I've left a link to in both the description and in my pinned comment, where if you so wish you can support the channel for as little as $1 a month. And if you watched my last video, you'll know that I've split the assault class up between SMGs and shotguns because they're so different it's impossible to compare them fairly, and today is the turn of the shotguns. So we'll start with the out-and-out favourite since Battlefield 1 began, the Model 10A Hunter. Now this shotgun has been the clear winner for popularity for a very long time, and since the new year has accounted for just under 60% of shotgun kills, with around 55% of players choosing to use it. To give you an idea of how significant this is, the next most popular shotguns are the Model 10A Factory and the 10A Slug, which both fluctuate around the 8.5% mark. So the Model 10A Hunter has the standard damage figures for a buckshot variant with much higher than average recoil figures, and since the TTK patch, spread figures for buckshot shotguns all match. So why is the Model 10A Hunter so popular and why is it so good? Well, this all comes down to its effective range. It is by far the most efficient at range in the shotgun category, obviously with the exception of the Slug Variant, as its combined stats for damage drop-off and, more importantly, horizontal and vertical dispersion of pellets allow more pellets to hit with greater accuracy than its competitors. With a shot to center mass, the 10A can take down an opponent in one shot up to 18 meters if all of the pellets hit, and within 14 meters you only need 8 of those pellets to land. So this shotgun can clearly dominate in close quarters, as well as providing you with options at ranges you can't compete with other shotguns. This brings me on to the Model 1900 Factory, a very exciting new addition that came with the In the Name of the SAR DLC, which actually shares a lot of the same statistics with the Model 10A Hunter. So the Model 1900 Factory actually matches the number of pellets per kill as the Model 10 for all ranges. But where it is so different is that it's far more deadly in close quarters, and this is down to a few factors, but primarily the very fast fire rate at 299 rounds per minute, making it the fastest in the shotgun category. The recoil and dispersion statistics aren't very generous at all, and this is to help keep the weapon a bit more balanced and force you to stick to those closer range engagements. And this is where the weapon becomes its most lethal. Most of the time you'll be too close for the recoil to really matter, and using the double tap technique to make sure your target goes down is always advisable. It's a one-on-one specialist weapon. If your aim is decent, then you'll find it very rare you're beaten in a stand-up fight, and with a quick reload time and the option of firing both barrels at once for a bit of extra damage at range, the Model 1900 Factory is a very formidable weapon indeed. Next we have the Shotgun Inertial Factory, which made its first appearance in the They Shall Not Pass DLC, and this was a very welcome addition to the game as it gave another option to the mid-range shotgun category other than the M97. The Shotgun can be a wrecking ball in the right hands, with one of the faster fire rates at 163 rounds per minute and some of the best recoil stats when compared to other shotguns. This weapon is a great choice for those players with good reaction times and a preference for hip firing. It also has the best dispersion statistics amongst the buckshot variants, meaning if you stick within about 10 meters, you'll pick up one-shot kills quite often, but again, double tapping is always advisable with the faster firing archetype. Lastly, we have a bit of a dark horse in my opinion, and a weapon that is being frightfully overlooked, at least according to the usage statistics. And as you can tell from the footage you've seen so far, that is the Model 1900 Slug Variant. It has pretty much the same stats as its factory counterpart, so I won't go into too much detail, but as a Slug variant, it essentially fires one oversized bullet per shot, thereby massively increasing its effective range. I had an incredibly good time playing with this gun. I already love the style of play you need for the Model 1900, but the hugely increased versatility you get from the Slug variant changed the game dramatically. Within 11 meters, it has the potential of a one-shot kill, but what is most significant about the Model 1900 Slug is that all the way up to 55 meters, you have a potential two-shot kill. You're therefore more likely to pick off already injured opponents from range, and if you play it right, you can thin out the ranks of an attacking force before they get close to you. The Model 1900 Slug gives the option of challenging medics and supports from mid-range, whereas with any of the other buckshot variants you'd find it almost impossible. So it's for those reasons that the Model 1900 Slug is currently my own personal favourite. But that's just what I think. What is your favourite shotgun of 2018? Are you a hardcore hunter fan, or has the Model 1900 Slug taken your eye too? Make sure you let me know down in the comments below. And a special thank you to those of you who are helping me avoid getting game over by choosing to support me through Patreon. Today I say thank you to two more new faces, Buck Melanoma and Kate Brown. It really does mean a lot, so thank you. And if you'd also like to support the channel, then the link to my Patreon page is in the description and my pinned comment, where if you would like to, you can donate from as little as $1 a month. So if you had a good time, hit the like button. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button too. Be sure to make sure you hit the bell button so you get notifications, as YouTube have recently revealed that they don't actually notify all subscribers and they only guarantee notifying those who have hit the bell button. Feel free to share this video with whoever and wherever you like, and until next time, that's Dame over. Peace.